They offered me $10,000 to stay awake for 30 days. No sleeping, no exceptions, just a controlled lab, cameras everywhere, and complete isolation. It sounded like easy money until the hallucinations started. Until I realized I wasn't alone. It started with an email from a research facility I'd never heard of. Nexora Sleep Institute. They said I qualified for a rare human trial. 30 days, no sleep, constant monitoring. I'd live in an underground bunker. Meals delivered through a sealed chamber. $10,000 up front. $25,000 if I lasted the full 30 days. I was broke, desperate. So I signed. They led me into a small, windowless room. One bed, which I was not allowed to use. One desk, cameras in every corner. Walls were padded, white and silent. I was alone, or so I thought. The first few days were easy. I read books, worked out, talked to myself. Every 6 hours, someone's voice came through the intercom. Vitals stable. Subject remains responsive. By day 5, I stopped feeling tired. By day 8, I stopped blinking. There was a mirror in the corner. By day 10, I noticed something strange. When I looked at my reflection, it didn't move like me. It blinked when I didn't, smiled when I was dead still. By day 13, I started seeing it move, even when I wasn't looking directly at it. And one night, I swear it whispered, "You're still not sleeping, are you?" Day 17. The intercom voice changed. It was deeper, slower. The words didn't make sense anymore. Flesh, transmission, cycle incomplete. I asked what it meant. No reply. That night, the lights flickered, and I heard scratching behind the padded walls, like nails or claws. Then a voice came through the intercom, not the usual one. A woman. She whispered, "He's almost through. Keep your eyes open." Day 21. I started bleeding from my nose. My skin itched constantly. I couldn't tell if I was awake anymore. I saw shadows crawling across the ceiling, long, thin arms dragging themselves toward me. I screamed into the camera, "Let me out!" The screen in the corner lit up. It showed live footage, but not of me. It showed my house, my bedroom, my girlfriend asleep in bed. Then I saw something crawl out from under the bed, something with my face. Day 27. I hadn't blinked in over 36 hours. I couldn't even cry anymore. And that's when the walls started to melt. I saw eyes behind them, hundreds of them, watching, studying. The intercom finally came back. Only this time it said, "Congratulations, Phase 1 complete. The gate is open." The lights went out, and in that darkness, something stepped in, not through the door, through me. I woke up in a hospital bed. They told me I'd been in a coma. They said the experiment never existed. No one had ever heard of Nexora, but I remember it all. The white walls, the whispering mirror, the thing that wore my face. Now I don't sleep anymore. Not because I can't, but because every time I close my eyes, I see him watching from the other side, waiting to come through again. What would you do for $10,000? Would you spend 30 days without sleep, knowing something else might wake up instead? Comment below if you think you could survive. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next tale from Unrested Souls, where reality ends and something darker begins.